In this lesson, we're going to focus on the congruent and the similar triangles. This is basically geometry. So for this lesson, we're going to focus only on the basic introduction here, the congruent and the similar triangles. Hopefully another video more we're going to focus only on the practice problems. So that video will have a lot of questions. Exam related. Make sure you level those videos. Now, Artomega the congruent triangles. Actually, what are congruent triangles? Congruent triangles, what the triangles they are exactly the same. Let's say, for example, this triangle and this triangle. These two triangles, they are like so they are exactly the same. We say these triangles are congruent. But in your test, they will never ask you what are congruent triangles. Arnali 4 conditions. Regularly, this triangle and these triangles they are congruent. Our level the conditions. Our first condition arnali triple S. Triple S in order side, side, side. Let's say if arnali these two triangles. Let's say this is triangle ABC, and then let's say this one key DEF. So this condition area two triangles their corresponding sides are equal, therefore these triangles are congruent. The corresponding side side this side let's this side, and then this side it's this one, and this one it's this one, so they are corresponding sides. And then let's say if this side and this side they are and then this side this side, and then this side this side. This means only 3 corresponding sides that are equal. So that is why only triple S. Something like this one. In conclusion, triangle ABC is congruent. Reshumisha these 3 lines when congruency. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Something selor se botlhokwa o ka gona bona gore A e corresponda le D, and then o ka gona bona gore B e corresponda le E, and then C e corresponda le F. O ka gona bona gore A e tsamaisana le D, B e tsamaisana le E, C e tsamaisana le F. So the order is important. The congruency and the similarities, the order is always important. In mathematics, that's about 2 times 3 is 6, and then that's about 3 times 2 is 6. So in congruency and the similarities, the order is important. When I carry triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DFE, this is wrong, because when what you're saying or A correspond to D, and then or B correspond to F, but ga lebelela B ga correspond le F, B correspond to E. The reason the order is very important, this is because every letter more represent the angle. So angle A correspond to angle D, and then angle B correspond to angle E. This means angle A is angle D, angle B is angle E, and then angle C is angle F. But if we now carry angle A is angle E, where else So this is wrong. So that is why the order is always important. If this is A, it will this one, and then this one, this one, and then this one, this one. So the order is important. Let's say for another example. Normally these two triangles, and let's say this is 7 and this is 7, this is 4, this is 4, and then let's say this is 2 and this is 2. O ka kgona bona hore this side e correspondal this side, and then maside a ona lekana. This side e correspondally this side, and then maside a ona lekana. This side e correspondally this side, and then maside a ona lekana. Therefore these triangles they're congruent ka this condition ya triple S. And therefore re lo conclude re tlo re triangle JKL is congruent to triangle ABC. O ka kgona bona hore J is dimensionally A, so J is dimensionally A, K is dimensionally B, so K is dimensionally B, L is dimensionally C, and then L is dimensionally C. So this is the correct order. So this is our final conclusion. At level another condition. Our second condition normally SAS, side angle side. This condition is two corresponding sides that are equal and the included angle. Therefore, the triangles are congruent. Let's say, for example, and then let's say this is triangle A, B, C, D, E, F. Let's say this side is 7 and this is 4, this is 7, this is 4, and then rabali this angle the included angle nova angle is between the sides. Let's say if only this triangle, and then this is 7, this is 4, and then wabal angle here. This angle is not included angle because this angle right between the sides. How can I this angle this side and this side, but this side is unknown, so this is not included angle. But how can I this one, this side and this side they are known, even this one and this one they are known, so this is called an included angle. So this condition two corresponding sides that are equal and the included angle, so the triangles are congruent. This side correspond this side and they are this one correspond this one and they are and then rabali the angles, so these triangles are congruent. So in conclusion, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DFE. Make sure you if A correspond to D, this is A and D, B and F, B and F, C, E, C, E. So the order is important. So the condition SAS, because always in your exam, how prove the triangles are congruent, or just want to be specific or decongruent which condition. So SAS. Let's say, for example, let's say this is X, Y, Z. Say this is A, B, C, and then let's say this is 10 and this is 2, 10, 2, and then let's say this is 30. Ka kgona bona gore this side e correspond to this side and then they are lekana, this side correspond to this side and then they are lekana, and then normally the included angle, these angles they are lekana. Therefore these triangles are congruent. And then in our conclusion triangle or x y z or z x y, it doesn't matter for as long as at the end they can correspond. So let's say triangle x y z is congruent to x dimensionally a, so rela gore ke tlo thoma ka a and then mo grile y and then go bona gore y e tsamaelana le b, so ra re e tlo ba b, and then go bona gore z e tsamaelana le c, so z tsamaelana le c, therefore it's congruent to triangle ABC. So this is our final answer, and then the condition is side angle side. Our level our next condition. Our third condition ranally a s or s a and then or a s a is the same thing. The key thing gore go ka ba le two triangles tse ordinarily the angles tse two tša lekana, and then one side ya ba lore they are lekana and then they correspond, so those triangles are congruent. Let's say for example, let's say this angle let's say these angles they are lekana. As you can see, normally two triangles, and then this angle lekana this angle and this angle lekana this angle. This means normally two angles. And then again, let's say if this side lekana this side, so these triangles are congruent because normally two angles and then roughly one side that are corresponding, and then those sides are equal. As you can see, this side and this side they correspond, and then go fella they are lekana. So these two triangles are congruent. Got this rule, AAS or SAA or ASA is the same thing. But let's say if only these triangles let's say this is 30 and this is 50, even this one is 30 and even this one is 50. But now let's say if this side is 10 and then this side is 10, these triangles are congruent because this side it corresponds to this side, and then this side it corresponds to this side. So be careful. The key thing gore re two angles tse lore di a lekana, and then re le side le lore le correspond le side la triangle, and then those sides must be equal. So mo ka kgona bona gore this side e be correspond to this side and then they are lekana, but for these triangles ga di lekana, so era gore these triangles they are not congruent. So that's it for this condition. And then our last condition ke R H S. This is right angle hypotenuse side. This condition e bereka fela for the right angle triangles. Let's say normally these two triangles. These triangles are right angle triangles because of this 90 degrees box. Re tsaba gore ga re ka ba le triangle e le 90 degrees box, era gore this triangle re bitsa gore ke a right angle triangle. Therefore this condition e re ge re ka ba le two right angle triangles and then ra ba le the hypotenuse side tse le gore di a lekana. Remember gore the hypotenuse e no ba the longest side ke le side le legolo, ke le side le le gore le lebane le this 90 degrees box. Kwa kgona ho bona hore this side e lebane le this 90 degrees box. So this side re bitsa hore ke the hypotenuse. Ge this hypotenuse di ka lekana and then ra ba le side le lengwe le le hore le a lekana, e ra hore these triangles are congruent. So this hypotenuse and this hypotenuse di a lekana, and then re na le this side and this side di a lekana. Even if this side e ka lekana le this side, these triangles di congruent. So the key thing gore the hypotenuse di tshwanetse gore di lekane always, but for these sides, the side le lengwe le lengwe ge le ka lekana it's correct. Ge this side e ka lekana le this side or this side ge le ka lekana le this side, it ra your triangles are congruent. And then now let's discuss the similarities. Actually, similar triangles ke di triangles tse le gore di a tshwana but ga di lekane. The word similar in order gore di a tshwana. Let's say for example, let's say this triangle e tshwana le this triangle. This triangle di a tshwana but ga di lekane. So that's the only difference between the similarities and the congruency, because congruent triangles ke di triangles tse le gore di exactly the same. So they will never ask you what are similar triangles. O tlo tshwana gore prove these triangles are similar. So a re lebelle those conditions. Our first condition ke triple A. Re la gore angle. Let's say if re na le two triangles, and then let's say this is triangle A, B, C, and then this one ki X, Y, Z, and then let's say this angle ilekana le this angle, and then let's say this one ilekana le this one, and then let's say this one ilekana le this one. So this condition e re ge ka ba le di angles tse 3 tša corresponda tše le gore di a lekana, so the triangles are similar. O ka kgona bona gore di angles kaofela di a lekana. This angle e lekana le this angle, this one e lekana le this one, and then this one e lekana le this one. So it's triple A. Then in your conclusion o tlo re angle A is equals to angle X, and then angle B is equals to angle Y, and then angle C is equals to angle Z, and therefore our triangle ABC is similar. Similarity re shumisha these three lines, but for congruency di ba horizontal. So make sure ya gore kgona tseba gore for a similarity re shumisha these lines, and then for congruency re shumisha these lines. And then what's about the letters, they must be in order. A is tsamaelana le X, and then B is tsamaelana le Y, and then C is tsamaelana le Z, because alphabet engwe le ngwe e representa angle. So make sure ya gore they correspond. A is tsamaelana le X, B, Y, C, and Z. So we prove it in this way. O thoma pele ka bontsha di angles tša gago gore angle A e lekana le angle X, angle B e lekana le angle Y, angle C e lekana le angle Z, and then o fetša wa ngwala this statement. So condition ke triple A. Make sure ya gore wa ngwala always. But it turns out gore go ka ba le di triangles tše 2 mo ile gore di angles tše 2 di a lekana fela. Those triangles, they are similar. Let's say na le these two triangles, and then let's say this angle electrically this angle, and then let's say this angle electrically this angle. Let's say this is triangle A, B, C, D, E, F. For as long as the angles stay 2 dikalikana, it are these triangles it is similar. This is because the angles stay 2 dikalikana, angle with 3 automatically you lekana le this angle. So in your test you can prove what the angles stay 2 dikalikana, so those triangles are similar. You can prove this angle lekana le this angle, and then we prove this angle lekana le this angle, so the triangles are similar. So the key thing gonna prove the angle stay 2. In your conclusion authority angle B is equals to angle E, and then angle C is equals to angle F, and therefore o tla bo prove or angle B e lekana le angle E. Let's say angle B ke 30, and then angle E le yona ke 30, and then let's say angle C maybe ke 42, and then le angle F ke 42. So o tla bo di prove or di a lekana, but also prove angle A and angle D. So in your statement o ka ngwala in this way, where angle A is equals to angle D, even though as I prove, and then one wala ke third angle. Third angle a triangle, so that we prove it in this way. And then from here we'll conclude our triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Got this condition here AAA. So this is your final answer, and then that's it for this condition. And then our second condition normally SAS. O ka gopola gore ka congruency re na le SAS, but this one is different from your congruency. O tla kwešiša gore different bjang as soon as re dira this example. This condition e re ge re ka ba le ma-side a mabedi a corresponda, and then the ratio tša bona di a lekana, and then ra ba le the included angles tše le gore di a lekana. This means the triangles are similar. O ka kgona go lemoga gore this side e corresponda le this side, and then this side e corresponda le this side, and then this side e corresponda le this side. So re tlo lebelela ma-side a mabedi a corresponda, and then ra nyaka ratio tša gona. Re tlo ba le AB over DE. This is because AB e corresponda le DE, so re nyaka ratio no rela gore ya divide. If this side e ka lekana le AC over DF, remember AC corresponda le DF, so re nyaka di ratios tša gona. Now a re checka gore those ratios di a lekana. AB ke 9, and then DE ke 3, AC ke 6, and then DF ke 2. 9 divided by 3 ke 3, and then 6 divided by 2 ke 3. So indeed these ratios di a lekana. Now in addition re na le the included angle, and then these angles di a lekana. Angle A lekana le angle D. Therefore re kgona go prove gore ma-side a mabedi a corresponda di ratios tša bona di a lekana, and then the included angles di a lekana. This means these triangles are similar. In conclusion re tlo re triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Remember, or always the order is important. B correspondingly E, and then A correspondingly D, and then C correspondingly F. So re di ngwala accordingly. A e tsamaya le D, and then B e tsamaya le E, and then C e tsamaya le F. So di similar ka this condition. Ra ngwala gore ke SAS. So re provile. Always go ka ba le maside a corresponda a mabedi, and then the ratios tsa gona di a lekana, and then ra ba le the included angles tse le gore di a lekana. This means the triangles are similar. Always o tlo tshwana gore prove gore the ratios tsa gona di a lekana. In this way re provile gore the ratio is 3. And then just for clarity, maybe you might be wondering gore what if nakare DE over AB ga o nyaka ratio ya maside a correspond. So it's not a must or o thome ka triangle ya mathomo. O kana thoma ka triangle ya bobedi war DE over AB, and then war DF over AC. Ratios tsa gona di tlo lekana even though di ka so fe 3. Go ka re DE over AB e tlo ba 3 over 9, and then 3 over 9 ke 1 over 3. Go ka re DF over AC e tlo ba 2 over 6, e tlo fa 1 over 3. But the ratios tsa gona at the end di tlo lekana even though di ka so fe 3, because o tla ba thomile ka triangle ya bobedi. So the key thing on gore the ratios tsa gona di lekane. So that's it for this condition. Our level our next condition, and then this is our last condition. Our level these triangles. Actually, this condition area, if the ratio of the corresponding sides are equal, then the triangles are similar. O ka kgona bona gore this side correspondingly this side, and then this side correspondingly this side, and then this side correspondingly this side. Therefore, the ratio of the corresponding sides ge di ka lekana e ra gore the triangles are similar. AB over XY, AB over XY, because AB e correspondingly XY ke nyaka ratio ya gona. Ratio eno re la gore ya divide, and then AC over XZ, and then again BC over YZ ke maside a correspond. So ka kgona bona re BC e correspond le YZ. So if these ratios ge di ka lekana e re la gore these triangles are similar. A re check gore di a lekana. AB ke 16, and then XY ke 4, and then AC ke 8, and then XZ ke 2, and then BC ke 4, and then YZ, this is YZ, and then YZ ke 1. So if these ratios di a lekana, indeed these triangles are similar. 16 divided by 4 ke 4, 8 divided by 2 ke 4, 4 divided by 1 ke 4. So these triangles are similar. Therefore, in your conclusion, probably triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ. Remember, the order is important. So angle A is angle X, and then angle C is angle Z. The order is always important, as you can see. So this is your final answer, and therefore triple S. So this is our final answer. The key thing o level ma side a corresponder, and then wa nyaka the ratio tsa gona, and then wa substitute ka di values tsa gona wa prove gore indeed di a lekana. So ge di ka lekana e ra gore your triangles are similar. So that's it. And then mo ke summary ya the congruency and the similarities gore kgone tseba gore what's the difference between them. For congruency re na le triple S. Ge re na le triangles tse 2, and then maside a correspond ka ofela ka lekana, so all of the triangles are congruent. And then rabale SAS re triangles J2, and then rabale maside a correspond mabedi a lekana, and then rabale the included angle di a lekana, all the triangles are congruent. And then again rabale AAS eno tshwana le SAA or ASA, different textbook ga ba ngwalo tshwana. So the key thing gore go ka ba le di angles tse pedi di a lekana, and then wa ba le the corresponding side e le gore e lekana le triangle nngwe e ra gore o na le the congruent triangle. And then mo o na le RHS, this one e bereka only for right angle triangles. Go ka ba le two right angle triangles and then the hypotenuse di a lekana, and then wa ba le side le lengwe la o lekana le la triangle nngwe, e ra gore your triangles are congruent. So for congruency re na le only 4 conditions. Now a re lebelele the similarities. Similarities re na le triple A. Ge di angles tša triangle ya mathomo di ka lekana le di angles tša triangle ya bobedi, e ra gore triangles are similar. So ge di angles tša corresponda di ka lekana J3, e ra gore your triangle are similar. Kare it's important o tsebe gore you can prove only 2 angles. Go ka prove gore di angles tše pedi di a lekana, so third angle e ra gore automatically di a lekana, so ke triple A. And then SAS ya similar ga e tshwane le ya congruency, because ya similar ma side a mabedi a tshwanetse a be in proportion. E ra gore ma side a corresponda di ratio tša gona ge di ka lekana, and then ra ba le the included angle di a lekana, e ra gore the triangles are similar. And then this one ke be re discuss la mafelelo. Ge ma side a mai 3, ge ma side a go kaofela ga ona ma side a corresponda di ratio tša gona ka moka di a lekana, e ra gore your triangles are similar. So that's it for this tutorial.